Hello! Hello and welcome to Let's Play Steambot Chronicles. Once again we're here in Happy Garland for side quests. We should really be heading to New Haven to continue the plot, as it's been a while, but now that we've got easy access via train to Nefr at Burg, I want to sort out a few things right now. I'm going to get some stuff done. So Hayabusa Industries won the business today. We certainly did a good thing mechanising them. We're totally gonna make a whole bunch of money. Whole bunch of money. This plump scientist doesn't seem very plump to me. But whatever, we want to head into the urban times once again. I think you can guess why we want to come here. Their stock price is flagging, and we just defeated some bandits. First of all, we want to visit the archives, because I can't remember what floor I'm supposed to go to. Every time I end up here in the archives going, that's not the right room. And every time I do it, I'm not going to cut it out, because I hate myself. Yep, incident in the Quail Tunnel has been resolved. Yep, we did that. So they could just say anything. They could say, oh, the bloody mantises, have they been defeated by some guy? And then they would just go, yep, it was me, and then they give him a bunch of money. That'd be pretty good. Never happened though. They're very gullible though, they could say anything. Only 10 this time, but we're going to be making a hell of a lot more than that from their stock price increase from this amazing scoop we've given them. It's a clock. Run it. Go out the door. Thanks for that. We're done here for the minute, so we won't be back until we do another feat of strength. It's going to be a little while. If you remember last time, we hired ourselves an apartment. Let's have a look at exactly where that is. Around the back street there, that one road that you only ever go to because you want to visit your house. I think the cheaper house is up there as well. It's a slightly different place. Speedy! It's much nicer than the previous apartment we rented. As I said before, I think this is the largest one you could rent in the game, unless there's a bigger one in New Haven. There might be. I don't know. Anyway, we're here now. It's much more sizable than the last one. The only thing is, we sold all those paintings, so we're not going to have as much stuff to display on the walls. Also, there's no tutorial in the sink this time. Let's speed this up. Decorate this room. So that carpet is square. Rotating it doesn't do much. Put our lovely posters up. Dartboard by the door, that's safe. Lovely burgundy carpet. Put the beige one down too. No surfaces for that, unfortunately. But here we are in our lovely room. It's big, massive and empty at the moment, but I'm sure we'll find some more furniture to fill it. And then we can have some ladies over. Yeah! Sit on our bed. Beautiful bed. You walk very slowly in here, I must say. Even though we've got a bed there. Oh, just a thing. The sexy seductress has says something slightly different, but she still wants us to grow up. Anyway, to Martlet Falls. After you defeat that big Trotterville thing, these guys start turning up. They're called Arsenals. But they look very much like me to evolved forms of the killer elephants sort of robots. They've got shields that you can knock off and they fire with their ridiculous giant cannons. If you ask me, it looks like at some point they plan to have more stuff with the killer elephants and they had higher level robots, but they never got it into the game, so they just stuck those things there and gave them a non-killer elephant-y name. That's what it seems like to me. There are certain parts of this game that do feel a bit unfinished. Anyway, down into the depths we go, as that sound effect told us. There's that sage over there, we've already seen. But we're going to want to start and get these fossils all the way back to Nefr now that the train's running. Unfortunately, this is very tedious. I'm going to try and get as many of these as I can. In the next few updates, I may probably going to carry on for the plot a bit and then see how much travelling I have to do. Try and see if there's a more efficient way to do this. Yeah, that shortcut in Lake Luminoso does lead to here. Well, I'm not sure how that would help with the journey. If you go from Lake Luminoso to there, like you can go back to Lake Luminoso, that would be pretty nice. Also, you cannot catch a train at night. What the hell? That makes this doubly annoying.
Is everything okay? It's pretty late.
Which means you can't load up on fossils over here and take the train back at night. You have to wait until the morning. So by the time you get back there, it's going to be noon. And by the time you get back to Happy Garland, it'll be evening. And by the time you've got the fossil and returned, it'll be night again. So you won't be able to go back until the next day. I guess at night you could probably walk all the way there. That would be rather tedious though, because you have to go all over the desert. Take a while. We can invite Savory to our house, but we can't give her presents. That's interesting. I think Savory might not like us and will probably turn us down. I don't know what we did to upset her. That number is just climbing. That's pretty good. Ah, the refined broker, of course. We are refined indeed. In our refinery. Yeah, even though we have a house, it's much better to sleep at the inn because for a nominal fee you can pay not to be hungry in the morning. Let's have another go at Savory. What are we going to do? Well, we're going all the way to Nefr, Burg, so I guess we're having a walk. Not sure what's going on there. Okay. Zip. Whee! Hells yeah! Vanilla beans to the rescue. The GCW did well today apparently. Not sure if that's updated during the day. Seems like it should be. But at some point I'm going to notice something I've never seen before. I wonder if it's this time. Railroad's up 6, that's pretty good. I'm going to buy some cuckoo forestry. We're going to be dealing with them a lot in the future. I think we've basically got almost everything that I want at this point. Any more stocks would just be, well, just icing really. Urban Times hasn't gone up yet, but it will do in the future, I swear it. the mines have started going up. So, see, you press triangle, you get a graph of what they've been doing. What's interesting is it shows how they were doing before the game even started. The Urban Times is doing pretty good. Dairy Farm's staying alright. The attack on Nefr Burg really hurt them. Nefr Burgers only started 2 weeks ago, of course. They've been doing pretty well. I wish I bought some stock in them. Too late now, though. Hayabusa went down and now it's gone up massively. Look at that, that's nice. And the Railroader went terribly wrong earlier on. We're down 50 on its price because of the Quail Tunnel incident. We sorted that now, and that's going to be going up very quickly, I tells you thee. Of course, at some point I'm going to have to sell these stocks in order to actually make money out of them, otherwise eventually they'll probably go down again, I guess. Anyway, it's morning now, so let's catch the train. It's rather annoying that we're not allowed to get the train at night. That'll make this much easier. I'd like to get the all the fossils from Martlet Falls as quickly as possible, basically so I can finish off the museum side quest in a timely manner. So I've mentioned before, I will not earn the plate because of a glitch if I wait until the epilogue of the game, the after game bit. I don't know if I'll definitely not get the plate, but a glitch does exist where you don't get the plate at that point. I'm not sure what causes it. Okay. So a quick check in here. See how that railway extension's doing. I think to progress that, I'm actually going to have to go to the Vision Ranch and see what they're doing. We won't be going there today though, because I have a packed schedule. There's lots of stuff to do here. Being quite apart from all the fossils, we're going to be spending a couple of days faffing around here. Come on, give me something good. 1, 2. Yes, that's a good start. There's looking at my little list here. The giant marine fossil, which you can only get at Martlet Falls, has 9 separate parts, and we got 2 of them. That's a good start. Nothing else is crossed off the list, so that's all we get this episode, I'm afraid. From Martlet Falls anyway. It's such a bother to go all the way back there. I'm going to just be doing stuff in Nefr for the moment. There's also only 9 artifacts for Martlet Falls to find as well, which isn't too bad, I guess. If you're very lucky, you can get that in 3 trips. We're not very lucky though, that's not going to happen. The Fiercer stock was going down, so let's deliver that film we found. Also, you may notice that other film reel has finally turned up. It's starting to play now. I don't know what caused that or how that happened. Maybe it's based on what day it is, what they show. But at the very end of this episode, we'll have a look at that. At the very end. Also, now I want to find Jay, what I'm calling Jocelyn or Joaquin these days, and where is he? I can't find him. He's usually here. He's usually walking in a big circle here, but he's nowhere to be seen. That's quite vexing. Also, this area we've never actually been to before. This is over the canal. It's a very big area around the back, and if we go all the way down here, find something interesting. It's a pair of cats. I'm looking at a treasure chest, of course. With an astonishing 35 amazing. Here we can feed either of these cats. No point at the moment though. Hey Jay. Oh, it's not Jay. So this is nice, look. Cheryl and Charlie together. Isn't that heartwarming? Doesn't it warm the cockles of your soul? Yeah, bought some milk and now we're pissing off. Is that woman that gave us £100 earlier? Floating along. You may have noticed that in the distance the characters stop animating and just float along the ground. The women with dresses look the same, whatever. Vicious cycle indeed. Right, here we have an interesting side quest. You may remember this from way back when. We got to ask about this before and we were told we weren't a high enough rank. Yeah, it says here we're rank S even though we're actually rank K. But whatever. It's only ceremonial, rank K anyway. You have access to the Egret Brook Tunnel. Interesting. I say tunnel, it's more of a cave. We go in there in a bit. We actually have to be rank A. We can't just do the UTC and get that. We have to actually win the UTC, get a rank up. Anyway, now that we're champion, we can challenge absolutely everybody in the game, and we're going to do just that. We're going to fight everybody we haven't fought before. We've fought Bomberhead, Chucky, Bomberboy before, so these two we'll be doing right now. They don't have very high rewards, but we're going to want to have fought them at least once, and then never again. I'm going to be editing out all the loading screens and the business between these fights, so let's just get to it. What's interesting is Rooney has tanks of water strapped to his back, but they're not even hooked up to his water arm. You don't need to have tanks of water to be able to use the spray cannon. Or not in range for the drill arm. So I bought a new drill arm after I turned the last one into a drill front. Yeah, these fights are going to go fairly quickly. There we go. Now, this is something I really could have been doing very much earlier in the game.
I won!
Basically, you're expected to basically grind out as many victory medals as you can and rank up naturally, but really I cannot be bothered with that. I mean, when you can just win the UTC and then just fight all the ones that give you loads of victory medals later and buy all that stuff, then as fun as having things like the bazooka arm early would have been, I am more than happy with the cannon that I got through natural gameplay and not horrible grinding. Oh wait. I think this is the bazooka arm. It doesn't home in. It does a little bit, but not much. The bazooka arm you can buy from this arena, I believe, for 300 victory medals, and the more advanced one we can buy from the Happy Garland arena for 500.
I won!
We're actually going to want to buy several bazooka arms eventually because they are useful for certain frame recipes. So we'll look at the prizes available. We've only got 13 medals, so we're not going to be buying any at the moment. And I don't believe that's everybody you can fight in the arena, unfortunately. There are more. It depends on the time of day which fighters are available. I'm fairly certain you can fight the Killer Elephant boss here at some point. Maybe. I'm not sure actually. Could be wrong. I think there's more than 3. Anyway, here's that cave. We had to look at it very, very, very long time ago. Told us we weren't allowed in. We're allowed in now, though. And what's inside is, this guy. If you look closely, you'll notice it is actually a sage. One of the 7 sages in the game. This is our 6th. Let me just think for a moment. There's the one in the Oasis, the one on Lake Luminoso, the one at Martlet Falls, the one at Cuckoo Forest, this one right here, and the one at top of the lighthouse in New Haven. They're the ones we discovered so far. And once we've defeated him, we can go and find the final one. This is the lonely old man. Also, we want to fight him for the battle arena plate. Yes. We notice he's got bubbles coming off his head. That's interesting. He does guard a lot, and I think he's got a water cannon. Yeah, he's got a water cannon, which is actually quite a deadly weapon in their hands. Not in my hand though. Can sort of block you in and do a bit of damage if you're unlucky. Throwing them is very much a non-starter. I might get them eventually though. There we go, you can be very clean, just mash those clicky sticks down. And there we have it. We have defeated him. I think I mentioned earlier, like a video ago by now, but I was having trouble with my analog stick, and by this point I think, or later in the video, I actually switched back to my other controller. I had 2. I switched away from the one I was using at the moment because the analog stick was a bit sticky, and I switched back to it after the I think L2 stopped working on it, which L2 is the boost button, I believe. Or is that R2? Well, the boost button, whichever side it's on, stopped working, and that was not good, but fortunately whatever was jamming it seems to have come loose and it works now, which is lovely. So I'm back using the newer, better controller. The one that rattles rather than the one with the sticky stick. Anyway, let's give in that thing we got from the university. So we can finally rid Kate of her burden of having to look after all these orphans. And she can go back to the nunnery or wherever she lives and stop squatting like a dirty, rotten squatter. There's laws against it, you know. Actually, there really aren't that many laws against it. As long as many laws as there probably should be. He is going to be overjoyed. You'll tell him right away. Okay, I'll let you get on with that. And that's it, we have completed the side quest. All that's left is to come back here a few times and talk to various people, because it can't just end now, can it? The flowers are blooming, lovely. We've got the our prize from defeating that old man, of course, was the bubble blowing windstream parts. As you move forward or backward, bubbles pop out of it. It's interesting. Let's have one more go at getting that ruddy artifact, the final artifact we need from this area. Not counting the fossils that we only get from the big ones. Also, down here, we're back here, and we want to feed this friendly black cat. I don't know if this works with the white cat, but we've got to feed this cat. Let's give him some chicken jerky. Oh, okay. Yep, we've it's interesting, read this bit. Strap and strap overlap, making a rainbow happiness or something. And we've obtained the strap arm again. If you remember, one of the arms that we started the game with was the strap arm, and we wanted to keep it for just such an occasion, but we're not going to go and sort out what that's about yet. And also, that is right. In order to find the final sage, well, that's a lot of money, we have to go to a specific hard-to-find point in Nefr Burg and feed one cat over another. Oh, it's Jay, it's Jay, it's Jay. Hello, Jay, 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 Jay. Oh, that's not Jay. Yes, you have to first have found the other 6 sages, and then you have to go to that specific point, feed that cat, and then the final sage will appear out of thin air, and that's that. As ever, there's probably an NPC somewhere in the game who tells you to go and do that. And hurrah, we found that fossil I wanted, yes! We never have to get small fossils from Whitetail Canyon again. We do, however, have to get big fossils. We're still missing a few of these. Why does it default to the worst option? That's annoying. Anyway, we've completed this Sage's side quest now. That was quite a long running one. That's a pretty big deal if you ask me. That's nice. That's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, we got another fossil. Hooray! I think once again I cut out an entire trip because I didn't get any fossils. I can't remember if I got any fossils out of this one actually. Amber, coal, coal. Maybe I was going to cut that one out. Also, that new analog stick is much better. Okay, it's the next day. Let's see what Sister Kate thinks about having no children here. There's a prize for this side quest, although you wouldn't bloody know it. Come on, give me my prize. It's a good prize. Yep, he's gone. Yep. Yep, they've all gone. There's a plate you're supposed to be, yeah, you should. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, I think what we have to do is actually go and talk to the last 2 children in their new places of being, and we'll get that sorted. Anyway, you remember the final sage gave us an additional strap arm. If you sell the strap arm that you get at the start of the game, you cannot do this. It's not too big a deal, but it's a nice thing to keep because it's not really worth any money. Combine 2 strap arms to make a junker arm. Although the max number we can carry is 4, we can only ever make 1 junker arm. Because there's only 2 strap arms in the game. And we could have made another drill front there, but we don't want to because we want to keep our drill arm. Let's equip that junker arm. And what's so special about the junker arm? What makes it such a wonderful thing to have? Absolutely nothing! You can just see it behind the massive rock we're carrying it, but what it does is leave a sort of rainbowy trail. There we go. It's got exactly the same power as the regular strap arm. I think it's probably got a bit more durability, but that's it. It's got a rainbow trail. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Right, let's have a sausage in the morning rather than eating now. Honestly, if you stay in your Trotterville, you can play most of the game hungry. Our money's climbing. There's really not too much of a drain on our resources to be hiring that apartment, even though we're the other side of the world. Another fossil. What do we get? Coal. Just coal. Just coal, that's all I'm getting. That's that. I'm not standing for that. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna do
Get
this
ready
again
for
because I'm curious whether you can
Chronicles.
save scum this or not. Okay, let's try this again. Same fossil. What do we get? Coal. Just coal. Okay, you can't save scum that. That's certainly a thing. Okay, here we go. So you've probably noticed by now this is a bit of a long episode. A lot of stuff being done. We can sell that fossil. And I believe now we've got a completed giant fossil here. You can see I built most of it, and we just got the head and the tusks to attach. There we go. And it's done. It's a mammoth, I guess. Very nice. Very nice indeed. That's 1 out of 4. Anyhow, we are done in Nefr for the minute. Well, there's more stuff we could do, but I don't want to do it for the moment. I mean, the main things to do back here is the museum side quest. So we've got a couple of things to do for Zimbabwe Hill before we get our prize, but naturally we have to be elsewhere to sort them out. Also, I'm going to have to visit the Siberian Musk Hotel, but I didn't really have time this time. And this thing's already 40-minute long without having to go all the way over there. Next time we're back in Nefr, we shall go and do that. But we're back in town. For one specific reason at the moment. Well, I might as well go and beat up everybody in the arena while I've got a chance. So this is, I think we're here at noon, aren't we? Which is a pretty good time to be in the arena actually, because of one specific person is here. It's not this guy. He's not Jay. I'm starting to believe that Jay might actually have moved to Happy Garland somewhere, and we're supposed to go and find him here. I've got no idea where he is though. It's really irritating. I walked all over that town, could not find him. Yes, Fennel is here, and his reward is 100 victory medals. Now he only appears at noon, I believe. In the evening, Saffron turns up. Which is nice, I guess.
Go, Samson!
Okay, here's Samson, the only arena fighter to defeat us. You know, in our actual game file. I think I said that I went back and didn't get defeated, but it turns out I didn't. He beat us. So, now for revenge. Oh, it's up to his old tricks, and we land on some barrels, and it makes a hell of a din. Yeah, the key with Samson is to fuck off Samson. Just to pound him with the Gatling gun arm, as ever. And throw him before he can throw you. This is very important. When he gets close, mash that throw button. Mash it. Mash it. Mash it up, Mon. Mash it.
I won!
One down.
Fertilize them!
Who are we up against now? Okay, I made a mistake here. I said that we weren't going to fight people we already fought, but we need the victory medals. Bring it, Jimmy. Bring it. So a couple of episodes ago I told a lie. I said the farmer was the second most pathetic fighter in the game, after Jimmy, and well, I was wrong. Jimmy's the third most pathetic fighter. Well, he is now, at least. The farmer's still only the second most pathetic, if you ask me. Yep, Jimmy's done for. Lovely. So I think we're going to be keeping the bubble hat on for quite a while, because I do enjoy it.
I won! Fertilize them! I'm betting on you!
Here we are, Pseudo, short for pseudonym.
Come on!
The unknown fighter or some such. Somebody told me that in the thread, it was very nice of them, thank you. Pseudo is the most pathetic fighter in the game. I'm going to give the farmer a bit of a pass because he's not really an arena battler. But look at this, he's already dead. He's gone. Bit of a rainbow there, that's nice. But yeah, Pseudo actually uses the same body type as the farmer does, the agriculture body.
I won!
It's not something that you can actually acquire yourselves, but it's got less health than the small body type. It's pathetic.
Dr. Genius!
Dr. Genius, yeah! Fighting surgeon, Trevor Fall. And he's a B rank. It's kind of sad that you have to grind up to be able to actually fight higher ranked people because a lot of them aren't even that hard. Well, I say this with the benefit of the Gatling gun arm. He does like to guard a lot, and he's got a bazooka arm, not the missile arm, the bazooka arm. Yep. Oh, when it actually does connect, it does knock you back. I've never noticed that before. That's pretty good. He's done for. Next up, we got Fennel again.
I won! Fertilize them!
We easily trounced Fennel in the UTC, so it's not going to be too much of a problem here. Also, is that a cannon on his other arm? Has he got a missile arm and a cannon arm? Very much a ranged fighter. No wonder he doesn't like picking people up. But yeah, dodge those missiles. Are they homing? I'm really not sure anymore. They don't seem to be. Has he downgraded his missile launcher? I'm having trouble keeping track of these things. As I said, he only appears in the arena at noon. I don't think you can actually face Elder regularly in the arena, which is a shame because I imagine you can get a whole bundle of points from him. And he's done. Even less of a challenge than last time. Every time it's noon and we're in town, we're going to want to come and beat him up for those victory medals, those delicious, delicious victory medals. Let's see, we've gone from 54 to 154 now. You can let that count down all the way if you really must, but I'm not going to. Now we can actually afford some prizes. Let's have a look at these prizes. The spiked ball you may think we already possess, but it is in fact a frontispiece, a grill. It's different spiked ball. We got Nora's crescent grill there. The face guard's interesting. We've already bought an explosion before, the cheapest item to buy, which is pretty good considering it's a. Oh, whoa! We're over here now. I forgot to put a transition in, but we're at the university. LA! Hooray! LA? What the hell? Yeah, I remember you from yesterday. It's like literally a day ago I talked to you. Yep, he's a genius, alright. Hopefully after talking to both of you, I'll get my plate. Won't count on it though. Wait, look, plus 23 on the Pencil Railroad. Plus 23, that is good. Anyway, that's it for today. I shall leave you with this lovely film. See ya!